Bine v-am găsit la o nouă ediție a emisiunii Constient, Nonconstient. Aceasta este a doua parte a interviului cu Dodi Maggis și în măsura în care creatorul mi-a permis să învăț să comunic în engleză, voi continua discuția cu Dodi. So,
hello.
Dodi, hello. In the second part, we saw your path, your steps to reach to this technique, the ultimate Javanism, magnetism. Now, I want to ask you about some results, some improvements, and with examples, how this technique can change, can improve someone's life. And I will ask you to offer me 2 or 3 examples.
So, besides I'm magnetist, I am hypnotherapist too. I'm certified hypnotherapist from the International Center for Hypnosis Education and Research USA and Romy Rafael Hypnosis Academy, the star of hypnosis in Indonesia. So one day I gave a session therapy for a person, a client. He has a problem about less self-confidence. And I did the session around 5 sessions or 6 sessions. And in the first session, I do normal hypnosis. In the second session, I do normal hypnosis again. And in the third session, I have like just want to try and to test. I do with the energy, but I don't say what I do to the client. So he just follow me. He just follow me. And in the fourth session, I do the normal hypnosis again. Then in the 5th session, when I want to start with normal hypnosis again, my client said to me, Dodi, could you do this session now like what you do in the 3rd session? The 3rd session is with energy and cleaning the bad energy of his aura. And I asked to him, why? Yes, because of course the suggestion is helping me, but after the 3rd session, I feel very different. In my body, I feel like more comfortable, more confidence, and many things like that. And in that moment, I start to realize that influence the subconscious mind or only the program, it's not enough, because the energy normally will always following the mind of the person and create like a new energy field that has character like what they feel dominant, like the dominant feeling. So when the person start to think positive, the energy not immediately change become positive. There is some parts of the energy that's still negative and try to stimulate the feeling and the emotion of the person to back to the negativity.
To do it a little bit more specific, I'm willing to translate this on this manner. In the morning, when we open the eyes, we are not completely awake. It's a process about doing some things that show you that you are completely awake. Rise from the bed, wash your face, and other things. It's almost the same thing with the energy, with the transformation, with the state of the mind, the body movement are slowed
like
in the morning because they are connected with the state of the sleep. In this metaphor, we have the bad energy as the thing that slow us down if we don't.
So actually, yes, the law of the energy is always following our mind, but people don't know if the energy already strong to follow the mind, then the energy could influence the mind too.
Yes.
Yes. And that's what happening. So when I start to giving therapy to the person already start to think positive. But the energy not immediately change. It needs time to change the energy. That's why Ormond say there are two ways of hypnotizing to influence people better.
Yeah.
And after that phenomenon, then I realized we need to give good suggestion like normal, like in hypnotherapy we do, and in the same time we clean the bad energy that caused by negative thinking before.
Okay, it's almost the same as someone is in a situation where is no way.
Yes.
We show him a way and we create a clear path.
Yes.
To help him follow
yes.
That way. I think it's almost the same metaphor. We clean the path from obstacles, from everything, and the person discovered the new way with the mind, and with the energy we clean the obstacles to help the energy to sustain him on the new road, on the new way. Okay. Yes, this is
one of my experiences that make me more sure that this is very important. So not only body and mind, but there is a soul, there is a energy field. Yeah.
Okay.
And another story. Actually, before I just learn about energy only for myself, not for others actually. But one day, my hypnotherapy client asked me, "Dodi, could you help my uncle? My uncle is in hospital now. He has heart attack and there is a problem in the organs, and maybe you can make him more calm, and maybe I hear that you can do something with energy. Can do something for me?" And actually in that time, because it's physical problem, I'm not really sure actually. I was not really sure. I just, okay, I do the best. I just try to clean the energy field. But what happening after that make me surprised, because I just clean. I just give, yes, of course, I combine with normal hypnosis. I give good suggestion. And after that, the difference is I clean the bad energy. I can feel something not comfortable in the aura, yeah, in his aura, and I try to clean it. And after 2 days or 3 days after that, I didn't meet my client anymore. And after that, I contact my client. How about your uncle? Hey Dodi, you know what? After that, there is something different, and my uncle now much better. And actually I was surprised, because normally it's more helping for psychological thing, although some people say that energy could help physical thing. And now I start to realize, when we clean the bad energy from the person start to feel like more confidence to be better. Then it's very good too in healing.
Yes, it's as we feel in a classical situation when we don't feel very good.
Yes.
When the body has some problems, the mind follow that problems.
Yes.
So when the body,
it's like stuck in there.
And when the body begins to be better, the mind change the vision, change the objectives.
Yeah.
So this happened actually every day for the people, but somehow we develop also around the knowledge, we develop the ignorance.
Yes.
And it's like passion for many people. I don't know why.
Yeah. and it's actually like healing with energy is unconsciously we know that. For example, like we hurt on our hand, and we do like this. Oh, and we feel better. Actually, there is something that clean when we do like this. Actually, in energy level, we clean the bad energy in there.
We not only do the massage.
That's why we really most of the time we really feel better after we do like this.
Okay, and if you have another example about.
About the experience, I have third experience about person who always have problem.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, it's
a problem seeker.
Problem. Yeah, you know.
A problem
and yeah, there are some person that always have problem. For example, maybe you have friend that the type of like that. Maybe they tell us they have a problem. And 1 month we don't meet, and they have another problem. And 5 months we meet again, they have another story. Always there is a problem. It means there is something that attached in the aura, and the aura keep attract a problem. Yeah. And when we don't clean the aura, it will attract over and over. So we need to break the pattern of the energy, and I ever help the person with the case like that, and they stop getting problem, because it's like natural but not natural. For example, like suddenly the sun crash on the street, and suddenly the school have a problem, and suddenly this and suddenly that, and always if not the son, the brother, the sister, and this is over and over. And normally it's in one family, not only in one person.
Yes,
because they have same mindset, and it's like, you know, like unconscious collective to attract negative.
Sometimes I'm asking if the genetical factor is determinant, or the pattern of the energy we meet day by day. It's more determinant. I think the energy can suppress the influence of genetic. Even with a good genetic, I saw people losing their life, their mind, their existence. Okay. It's very important what you describe. So that's why I'm asking you. Can you tell us about the way you learn this to people?
To teach people how I teach the people.
How you teach the people, how someone with willing to access your techniques can be trained. Offer us some steps. We don't have time to.
So in the big line, there are two ways, two big steps in magnetism. First is how to produce the energy, and the second step is how to use it.
Okay.
And in the beginning, how to produce the energy, we need to have a preparation. It's easier to understand if I give a metaphor. Ourself actually like a computer, and with some technique we can put a internet facility on the computer. And actually we already have the internet, but not too strong and not too strong connection, and not too fast. So I want to share that in Eastern healing tradition, everybody need prana. You know what I mean? Prana?
Yeah, I know.
Prana or energy. And because of that, and in each person, based on Javanese esoteric book, each person has magnetic body layer to absorbing prana. When they inhale, it's not only absorb the oxygen, but it's absorb the vital energy to come into the body, to keep the body alive. but it's only the ability to absorb energy, only very little, very little.
But this ability is
already
available
there
for everyone.
Yeah, already there. Without we do initiation, without we do meditation, it's already there. Otherwise we cannot live. Yeah. And what I do actually just stimulate with my what I already absorb, stimulate with my energy to increase the magnetic body layer ability. So they can absorb the energy stronger and faster. That's why we say it's magnetism, because it works like magnet. You know, if like a metal,
yes,
we put a high magnet on the metal for a moment, for 1 hour, 2 hours, then after that, the metal start to have magnet power.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's one of the techniques to create magnets for the industry.
Yeah. The same way, what I do is I attract big energy that very solid for me, that I can feel it very strong, and I make a connection with the magnetic body layer of every person of participants. And then with that way, and even more, I give like a magnetized water. I put the energy to water and I ask them to drink it, and in several minutes it start to influence the magnetic body layer higher. Then when it's higher, it can be used not only to absorb vital energy for living, but for many things, like for business and negotiation, for personal charisma, to attract love. Sometimes we find somebody very handsome or very beautiful, but there is something that not make us interested with that person. There is something wrong with the energy, and with that technique we can create a good energy. Like for example, like the energy of harmony couple. Okay. There is something that
what are you saying right now? It's the background mechanism of modulation from NLP.
Yeah. the
energetic mechanism behind NLP modulation. And
almost same, yeah. But I don't think about not come from that.
I understand that because NLP doesn't talk about the energy. No, it's about specific things, specific behaviors, and how to use that, how the mind function, how the other things are working on us.
The difference is they don't talk about the magnetic body layer. And it's the cause why the mind can influence the external reality. Otherwise, only in the internal reality. And when you want to change something, and it's changed only on your inner reality, we call this hallucination. Okay. But this can influence the outside, the external reality.
Okay, so I saw on your movies on YouTube and Facebook, you just make a sign and someone else it's going instantly to the deep trance state. How much time need a person till she can do this with half of
actually, if we really open with this technique and we really hear everything that what I share and really do, it's fast. 1 week, 2 weeks, maybe you can achieve the same. The only problem is sometimes, yes, I respect with hypnosis. Hypnosis is very good, but sometimes still use the hypnosis map or what they already know before, and that's like block the like you just think you never learn everything, just forget everything that you think you know.
Is the metaphor? Is the metaphor from the Zen teacher who
empty glass?
The empty glass. Please empty your glass to put my water.
Actually, our knowledge can help what we learn, but let it come into ourselves first, and let we try first. Then after that, we can combine which the part that still not perfect or something. It's okay, but not in from the beginning. Never filtering the knowledge from the beginning. Otherwise, we don't learning something.
Yes,
yeah. That's my message.
The key of self-development is to empty your cup.
Yeah.
To access new information.
But not 100% like that, because what we know actually can complement the new knowledge too.
Okay.
After we receive it.
Dodi, I know that the first module, the first part of your training is 3 days.
Yes.
After those 3 days, what is on the most of the cases change on the person who participate on your training?
Actually, although it's only 3 days, it's same with if you mastering grandmaster level of Prana Shakti, because I'm a trainer of Prana Shakti too from Tibet, from Tibetan tradition that I combine with Javanese and I combine with another thing, and with that 3 days we can have awareness about universe. Then it can help us to work better, much better, because it's more holistic. We are not only, for example, we are writer. We are not only write what we want to write, but we use the energy of what we want to write, and it will like alive, more alive. You know, difficult to say, but I think you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. My challenge here is to explain for the people who watch us. Creating a metaphor from this example, we can say in those 3 days a person can access a successful technique that is successful. He feel something new, he feel results, and after that, because the mind is addicted to success, the person can use it again and again and again and improve.
So like this, the clear result that normally participants get is they can feel the energy. At least they can feel the difference with good energy, bad energy, and the intuition is much higher.
We can call it this good energy, bad energy, harmonic energy, and disharmonic energy. Because maybe something that is disharmonic for someone could be could harmonize too much in a person need young, too much young needs in.
You're right. Yes, you're right. But sometimes there is an energy with that really negative, and nobody wants to.
With this harmonic effect in the body, that's you call negative.
Yes.
With bad effects in the body.
Yes.
Okay, Dodi, I thank you very much for your time, for your willing to share your information.
You are welcome. I'm very happy I come to Romania, and I'm really excited to share tomorrow. And
Dodi, thank you again. Vă mulțumim și ne revedem la o nouă emisiune Conștient, Nonconștient.